Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, aboard the Spirit's Passage. As long as we have no unexpected turbulence, it should be a great flight. And everybody, fasten your seatbelts. Looks like we just got caught by the 8 hands from beyond. No refunds. I currently have so much content that I am sitting on right now, and I have 2 editors helping me out to where this is a clip and a deck that I played on the very first day of the expansion, but because of all the meta-relevant nonsense and all the quasars that were high-rolling me, I had to cover that stuff immediately. But there's one deck in particular that I really want to show you guys because it is extremely fun and is one of the only ways that you can actually play the 8 hands from beyond in a meta-relevant way. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I believe is unfortunately one of the worst DK decks that is possible, but it's not necessarily because this deck is bad, it's just because it is a slow deck in a combo world to where if we were in like an aggro meta, if we were in like, you know, a deck, if we were in like a meta where like there's just less decks that have, you know, in-hand combos that just kill you automatically, I really feel like a deck like this would be absolutely rampant because one thing that I'm going to show you guys is that this is the good version of the deck, and then I will show you the version of the deck that I believe is going to be on the game clips coming up ahead, but I really do believe that this one is just the better one because the other deck has like, you know, greedy partners, has more of a high roll and just trying to make the 8 hands from beyond the main sauce. That's not how you want to play this card. The 8 hands from beyond is a great way of disrupting combo, disrupting control decks that want to put a bunch of stuff into their deck. You can even like stop like asteroid decks, for example, things that shuffle a bunch of stuff into their deck because they're all going to be like cheap mana cards, and then once you delete, you know, everything except for their highest mana cards, then all those, you know, all those steps that they put into setting up their combo is completely invalidated. So let's go ahead and take a deeper look at this particular deck right here before I show you guys what exactly is going on with the other deck, because as I said, we are really trying to make 8 hands from beyond into a good card, but unfortunately the meta is just very volatile against this, which is why we have gone so far as to put a Cattle Rustler into the deck, because now we have a high roll that is possible for our 8 hands from beyond, to where if you have a coin, you can play Cattle Rustler on turn 4 into a guaranteed 8 hands from beyond on turn 5, as long as you have not naturally drawn the card. It is the only beast in the deck. You're probably going to keep Cattle Rustler against every matchup that is slow, but like I said earlier, this is not a card you can just keep every single time because you can't just play 8 hands from beyond every single game and have it automatically win. There's even some times where I played it on turn 5 and I ended up losing the game because I went up against a Wheel Warlock, and yeah, it's funny how that all ends up and how this card can sometimes be a beneficiary, can be beneficial for your opponent. So yeah, the way that I decided to fluff up this deck in order to make it a little bit more meta relevant is just to put in the typical buttons package with like a Malted Magma, Frosty Decor, and Razzle Dazzler, so that way if you don't just hit your 8 hands from beyond combo, you have other ways of being able to sustain, because the early game of this deck is very limited to Miracle Salesman, Dreadhound Handler, and Chillfallen Baron, as well as Gorgon Zormu, in order to actually have stuff on the field, to actually interact with your opponent. And then you have Threads of Despair is like probably one of the best AoEs in the game right now because of how important it is to stop early aggro from just steamrolling you. But the other issue with Threads of Despair is that this is pretty much the only way that you have to interact with your opponent in the early game, to where if you don't have this, you are going to need your Corpse Explosion, which is why I have 2 copies of it. Again, this deck is just like, it's like what's going on with Blood DK right now. This is all in and trying to make the Blood Control archetype work, but unfortunately we're just not in a metagame where this really allows it. But in the games coming up ahead, my original idea was actually looking like this, to where we have Gold Panners and Greedy Partners in the deck in order to give us some consistent early game, as well as always having that potential high roll of turn 4 Cattle Rustler into turn 5 hands from beyond without needing to hit the coin from the very beginning of the game. So this is the general idea of the deck, is to try and make something like this work. But I'll tell you right now, Gold Panner and Greedy Partner were just completely underperforming. Ma and Pa really doesn't add that much into the deck, even though this deck doesn't have a lot of HP manipulation outside of Primus. So it's just like, it's kind of interesting how even though this deck may seem like it wants to run these particular cards, again, this meta is just way too volatile, and if you're not sticking something onto the board to interact with your opponent, it's really not doing a whole lot. To the point where I'm starting to wonder if we should run cards like Arcanite Ripper, so that way we can like interact with our opponent's minions in the early game. But the biggest issue with just DK in general with this early game tempo is that if you don't hit the Dreadhound Handler, if you don't hit like a Gorgon Zormu, you only have cards that can interact on the board, but you don't really have anything that sticks around. That's kind of the issue here. This deck, you know, could run a seamless Seamstress in order to maybe give ourselves a rush with lifesteal, and that's not even that bad of an idea. This could potentially go into the deck as like a good 3-drop, but again, it's very dependent on curve. It's not really that favored into the meta, and there's only so much that you're going to be able to do before you find out. It's not this deck's fault. It's literally everybody else's fault. So because of that, I'm gonna take my golden hands, my golden 8 hands from the beyond, and I'm just gonna run with it. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check out the Patreon if you want to support the content directly. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. Wait, hold on a minute. This is just it. This is just it, dude. Don't craft anything, guys. Crafts golden 8-drop and not druid because I want it. I'm doing it to prove a point. I'm doing it because it is good, but I'm also doing this because I know it's good. What's the rainbow list? We haven't made it yet. But the idea would be to try and like make Maladar, like you spend a bunch of corpses to play the climactic and you can do like a surprise lethal sometimes. Like Starship Warlock, what even is that? Oh man, he's like actually tempoing. So it's like I have plenty of dust that my collection has right now. Why are there 2 types of OTKs from Rogue this expansion? 3 if you include the elemental version. There's a lot of different OTKs that are possible right now. I don't think it's just 2. If you think there's only 2 OTKs possible, there's only 2 meta OTKs. All right, here we go. The 8 hands from beyond. I guess the dream is actually not even that. It's just coin this on turn 4. Any way to play this sooner than that? And have the coin? No, just always turn 5. Okay, hold on a minute. He played the thing. We can live, right? I don't need the corpse explosion this. So I'm not going to. I really wanted to time that to the music, by the way. Wait, oh, wait, I destroyed, he's... the furnace fuels in his deck. Okay, all right. I think this guy is processing what just happened. Like he can hit me for 18. We'll just corpse explosion the entire board. Maybe we don't even need corpse explosion at this point because we just have this. I'm just gonna do this, man. I really don't feel like we can play bad at this point. Like even if he does smack us for like the damage, we just have so much like healing, removal. We have Zilliax, we have another airlock breach. We have Horseman, Primus for healing. Like, how do we lose at this point? Okay, so this just ends the game, really. Like, what are you gonna do now? You're out of cars now. He plays a Starship. Like, the issue with the Warlock Starship is that tempoing it and playing it, it doesn't really do. Oh shit, wait a minute. Wait. Did I just sign my own death certificate? I think we're fine. So now he starts taking the damage. Dude, this is actually a problem. And honestly, we'll be probably getting hungry in like the next hour or so. Oh my, why did you say that, Des? God damn it. I'm not gonna have enough time. Why am I not allowed to have anything nice? I'm gonna have to play the Zealous next turn. It's the only option. I said this wasn't gonna be good, and here I am losing to it. Okay, the 15-15 has to be enough, right? The 15-15, hit him in the face. This has to be the way that we win. It's like legitimately the only option we have. Every time we draw, right? Yeah, every time we draw. Oh, well, crap. I actually should have hit face first. What was I thinking? Okay, wait. TikTok, little Death Knight, be quiet. Oh, god damn it! Okay, so I have to yog this away from him. But at the same time, he's gonna have removal for the... Why? 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 Soul Leader, I'm dead either way, bro. It really doesn't matter. Like I need to kill him next turn. This is ridiculous. I enabled this deck. I am literally a sitting duck, perfect victim. Perfect victim to the, I have to make the deck now. I talk so much crap. I said this deck wasn't playable. And yet here it is. Killing me. NANI? I literally gave him everything he needed. It's just not even, it's kind of poetic if you think about it. If you really think about it, it's very poetic. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. All right, let's try this again. Clearly, the next time that we do this, it's gotta work the next time, right? Like, it has to. Everyone hates Demon Hunter, so Warlock is good. I mean, you know what I want? I want a Zoolock to come back that isn't Pain Warlock, because it's not even, Pain Warlock isn't even Zoo, man. I want, like, Egg Death Rattle decks to be good. Bring me back to the good old days. The good old days of Warlock. Where you would trade with your minions, dude. Oh my god, does anybody remember that? Trading with your minions? It's such a lost art. Okay, there's no way I'm able to kill that. We'll go ahead and make this a little bit weaker. Maybe mining casualties was better to try and knock this out. But I also love the idea of you're never going to be able to kill me because I just have so much health. Boom. Make it hard to kill this. Can play the card draw next turn. Play the airlock breach. Abusive Sergeant defend. Yeah, dude, remember when Defender of Argus was a meta card? Oh, the kids today wouldn't even believe us if we told them. They legitimately would think that we're messing with them. It's like, back in my day, this card was actually better. It's like, oh yes, let's go to bed, old man. I mean, I wouldn't blame him for thinking that. It's a card from it's a card from a different time. You kids wouldn't, you just wouldn't understand. Any 100% craft stuff right now? I think it's way too soon to craft anything. The meta is extremely volatile, and the moment that you lose to something, you should take notes. Like, case, okay, here. How consistent is this? 2 games in a row, we do it on turn 6. What do you mean, thank you? No! No! I'll be fine. I'll be fine. The Incendious dies at least. The Incendious dies. It's fine. It's like actually fine, dude. I'll keep these alive. I'll hit him in the face. Maybe I even evolve my hero power. Who knows? We're fine, dude. The new version of Dirty Rat, please stop helping your enemies? What do you mean? I mean, at least I destroyed the asteroids that were already in his deck. Oh, is he gonna smite it? Gonna deal 20? Alright, bam, bro. There you go. Okay, so... I really want to play Airlock Breach, but I also don't want this to survive. Yeah, dude, I think we're fine. Maybe we even, like, save this for more greed. Like, he thanked me, but does he win the game? Like, once I play Airlock Breach, I feel like the game is just over. Wear out the gas a little bit, you know? Like, he does have a lot of cards incoming. I should play this sooner rather than later. Oh, it's summoned 2 copies? Dude, we're absolutely chilling.
The best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what am I doing? That was way too soon. Oh, wait, that was way too damn soon. Whoops. Wait, that means that the Wheel Warlock game doesn't have audio. Oh, god damn it, of course it doesn't. Oh, god. What even is in that? Any funny decks that I've played? So this is our 4th deck that we're playing right now. We're playing 10 games and switching after that. We started with Frost Starship DK, and it actually went 7-3, but it was our very first deck we played. We probably could have done anything with that. Except for Quasar Rogue. Oh my god, Quasar Rogue was bad. We did that. We did Hunter, Starship Hunter. We played Quasar Rogue, and now we're trying out this. Yeah, dude, I just should have played this first. Did you run 1 or 2 Quasars? You always run 2 Quasars in a deck like that. My mains are actually eating up a decent amount here. It makes me kind of sad that Quasar Rogue is unplayable. I mean, it's not necessarily unplayable, but it's just like, the deck that we think it is, isn't what it is right now. There might be a different version of the deck. Wait, what? Am I dead? Oh my god, this is so over, dude. The deck tracker, I don't think is keeping up with the asteroids accurately, but it's keeping up with the eruptions accurately. And I think we died. Oh my god, dude. I've destroyed 2 opponents' decks. I've destroyed 2 opponents' decks, and it's actually helped them. 8 hands is giving 8 hands to my opponent. Oh my god. I don't think we can get away with a turn 6 removal of the deck. We have a Threads of Despair. So if he Threads on turn 4 and a Counter Muscle on 5, can we get away with a turn 6? I want to risk it. This is probably not the matchup to try this, but I want to stress test this. As long as I have some early game, this mulligan keep is fine. Isn't it funny how Quasar loses to Hell Yeah alone? Quasar is the most, like, finicky deck that loses to any tech card. And that's why some mages, at least Big Spell, I saw a Big Spell mage earlier. They ran a lot of tech cards.
The citadel stands strong.
We maybe don't need a Threads next turn, but at the same time, it's probably just good for me to do it. And now that I have mining casualties, yeah, I just want to stop this from getting out of control. This and a Surger, yeah, we're definitely doing it. Alright, that's kind of annoying because now I have to hero power, there's no other way. But I can act like I top decked it and my opponent will be mad at me. And now, honestly, the Starro might end the game if he doesn't just draw his deck here. If he has, like, really slow turns here, dude. Yo, what's going on, Finals? Yeah, dude, this game is actually over now. Because of that one turn. We ended his tempo. And now we're gonna end his deck. Oh, god dang it. Okay, stop. Okay, you know what? That's fine. You can have this. You can have this one turn. Because now we're gonna be in control of the game. All right, perfect. Because now I just play Airlock Breach after 2 minions die. Would I consider Starro a porn star? No, no. Why? He's. Why? Because he's fucking the planet? Sure, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. But and he's literally a star. Alright, now it has to be over, right? If we do a little bit of healing, there's no way the Lamplighters are gonna be able to kill us. I lose some corpses here, but... Okay, he's just turbo drawing into his deck. So what's the top end of this deck? It's double Tainted Remnant, it's double Solar Flare, but he already played a Solar Flare and a Surger. So literally he's got a Surger, a Solar Flare, a Remnant, a Saroon, and Lamplighters, which honestly, I have to worry about all the damage that's incoming. So we're gonna have to play the Ziliax next turn. I don't think I'm gonna have the time in order to... Like, maybe if I went face with the 8 instead, maybe that was just better. This deck can use an ETC. Why? Why would I want an ETC? What, am I gonna put the Starro in the ETC? Kinda defeats the purpose of it. Okay, so we can trade the 1-2. Still got the Airlock Breach, so I've got plenty of healing. This game is over, bro. This game actually is so over. Airlock Breach low-key better than playing this. But I need the guaranteed healer.
Keep on panning.
So the double lamplighter, it doesn't deal 12 yet. I think it does maybe 8 plus 9. So he's out of options. He just lost. Should put Quasar in it. Rogue gone? No, Rogue is still around. We went like 7 and 10 with Rogue. It's easy to win with Rogue, but it's also very easy to lose with it. How else will you run Viper if not an ETC? Yeah, don't put an ETC in this deck. I don't want to talk about ETC. It's a 4-mana card. 4-mana tax for what? To get the 8-mana card? Just draw it from your deck for Cattle Rustler. It's infinitely better in my opinion.
Listen to the
You could see the dog. I can literally see the stream right here. You could see the dog. But when she starts doing this though, when she literally tries to dig herself into my legs, it's a little bit harder. You like this new house? You like all the room? I don't have to lock you in the kennel all the time. My old friend? Yes, the notorious stream sniper. Gamer Ghoul Woo. Okay. I completely butchered the pronunciation on that. I'm sorry. Notorious stream sniper, Gamer Girl Woo. It's good for him. You need a second cam. I do have a doggo cam right here, but it's pointing straight down at the doggo bed, and where she's currently not staying.
I smell gold in them there waters. Keep on panning.
Yeah, after this, I do think she needs to go outside, though. So I think Ceaseless will be an auto-include all decks. No. The reason why that's not the case is because with Ceaseless, you really need to support it in one way or another. Ceaseless goes into this deck because you play the 8 hands from beyond, which, you know, kills up to like 20-some cards. Guess I just do this in order to draw it out of my deck. I could maybe get away with this next turn, but he also has a lot of cards in hand. Where's my infinite draw demon? You have an infinite deck. Why do you need an infinite draw demon? Mage doesn't have an infinite deck. Got him. Alright, let's destroy the deck. Oh wait, I should have traded this first. I lost an extra card. You could argue, depending on what card I really needed here, trading is actually better after the fact. I have tempo. Why do I need Corpse Explosion? I'm winning with Starro going phase. Wait, is it still doing it? It's still crunchy? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is actually gonna drive me insane. For the love of God, can someone please help me fix this? I should just do this. Letting this live is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. But killing him is just more important. He doesn't have a spell?
Your souls belong to
Stitched so? Sure. It might be a bit too expensive to actually play, but... Apparently we got some people that don't know Mars Volta, that they're just, this is how they sound. The guitar is crisp, good. Fantastic. Might as well steal it. Fine. Give him nothing.
100% real.
And now we have some more really awesome trippy music coming in. Okay. Could find lethal. Yelling Yodeler with Dr. Sishenstone. Sure. And now this is available for 0 if we need it. Imagine if Stitch and Stow could summon like a Leroy. Stitch and Stow into Yelling Yodeler Leroys would be really cool.
Hello.
Let's go for it.
Stitched together, we are strong.
Wait a minute. The booty.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Shouted from the mountaintop. Frozen in fear. Frozen in fear. I'm almost out of cards.
We are the booty TK now, dude. If he clears the board, it'll kill him. Like if he doesn't have the things to absorb the death rattles, that is. Or now he's just dead because I'll just kill him with the hero power. Yeah, go ahead and clear the board. You'll die in the process. Kill them both, please. Kill them both. Kill them both. Kill them both. Come on, kill them. There we go. Ah, he fell for the big booty trap. Okay, this deck's fun. Yeah, at least gotta admit, this deck is fun. Okay, so we finally have the buttons. We try to play this deck for more than just the scam, even though the scam is possible. Cause like, look at how much better this curve is, dude. Like, we didn't have early curve like this in any of those previous games.
Solves any problem. Just use
Hate nuts from beyond. The last thing that you hear when your planet gets killed is these nuts. I'm pretty sure that's the most cursed way to die. These nuts, oh god, he hurt us. I mean, dude, we're close to just doing this into this immediately. He's immediately proccing it. And it almost killed the minion. Oh boy, almost killed the minion. Dude, Frosty Decor, they gotta do this and this on turn 6 if I really wanted to. Is it actually the play though? Last time I did this, I feel like it lost me the game, but I'm against the tempo deck. 8 hands, meet the deep. You talking about the boys superhero? Isn't he called the Deep? The Aquaman guy?
one dose solves any problem.
Oh my god, the 5 into 6, dude. Do I even want to squeeze this in here? What if I do this into this into this in the same turn? Oh my god. Fire Mage? What about Fire Mage?
You
Let's delete the deck. I'm not gonna lie, dude. This feels good. This curve is just insane. I've just had something to do every single turn. Oh, how dare you. I mean, Reska gone. That's a big deal. So then I can do this into... Could be more insane, but... He's gonna hit us for 8, but we have healing anyway. Because now when he plays his Razzle Dazzlers, we have the AoEs to deal with it. We have the Ceaseless, we have the Corpse Explosion, we also have the Soul Stealers on the deck. We have plenty of AoEs. Honestly, do I just eat that for 6 HP? Or that for 10? That could probably kill another minion if I'm unlucky. Wow, okay, that was nuts. That was really good. But still, this eating this is just GG, right?
The rules decide your fate.
I have to worry about his Primus, but I have Ceaseless. I really don't care about his Primus. Like, even if he does take the HP.
Remnants of life.
Screaming Banshee's probably the way because it's bored and lifesteal. How's getting Quasar today? I don't know, man. Quasar is fine, in my opinion. As in, like, balance-wise, it's fine, but feeling-wise, oh my god, is it terrible. It probably needs to be nerfed only because no one wants to go up against it. Oh my lord.
Of the bitter.
Boom! Oh, yeah. Are you got any coins? I like this deck, but I feel like Starship is better. Starship DK, I'm not sure yet. You're not a Starship Trooper DK? My very first deck was Starship DK. And I'm posting a video tomorrow talking about my adventures with the first DK Starship deck that I played. Because I went 7-3 with it. But I'm trying other archetypes at the moment. I haven't revisited that archetype yet. So play the Ceaseless maybe?
Symbol of death.
Or do I even you know what? Okay, dude, what is he gonna do to respond to this? What does he do in response to this?
Destruction.
And I get a 10-10. It's just over. It's just over. Bum bitty 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 bum bum. It's over, bro. It's over, dude.